Hi, I'm Auntie Kay, Yard Sales Arena, here with Uncle Vintie, the Vintage Tool Man with the Yard Sales Show for August the 13th. Well, we did find a few items this weekend that I do want to share with you. I bought a number of these items. Can you see those? That one looks like Mickey Mouse, doesn't it? There's one. And then I have these two that are made out of reed, I believe. These are rug beaters. I paid $5 each for these, and these would probably sell for $10 to $15 each on eBay. I also bought an old vintage cast iron tray. This is where you would drain the fat out. I paid $5 for that, and that's probably worth $10 to $30 if I were to sell it. Look at that. I got this at a church sale, a church flea market. I paid $1/4 for her, and again, she's worth $10 to $25. She's actually made out of wood and carved all the way up and articulates. Kind of cute, eh? This I got at the Goodwill store. If there aren't a lot of yard sales and I'm feeling that withdrawal and I need to go shop, I go to the Goodwill. And I found this at the Goodwill for $4. It's made by the Sioux Indians and it's actually signed underneath. Very nice. I'm sure that's worth 20 plus. At that same Goodwill store I found this little crock, Morton salt on the front. I think I paid $3 for that. Just liked that. Again at the Goodwill store. How much did I pay for this, Uncle Vintie?
$4.
$4 for a water jug full of corks.
Plastic.
It's plastic. It is, thank goodness. I wouldn't be able to pick it up otherwise. But I thought that was just a great idea for storing corks. And I do have plans to make some kind of trays, hot plates out of the corks at some point in time. Okay, at the church sale, I got 4 vintage pendants. I paid $1 each for these. I think these are worth about $5 each.
They're pennants.
They're pennants. This one's from Monticello, Charlottesville, Virginia. This one's from Maryland. This one is from, what does that one say? Oklahoma.
It's okay.
Oh, it is okay. And this one, welcome John Paul II, October 1979. That's probably worth something. Somebody's going to want this. So I'm going to put these on eBay. I think they'll be fairly easy to roll up and ship. Uncle Vintie did not want me to buy this, but I bought it anyway. It's a Sorrel old stoneware bedpan. I think it would look great. Put a planter in there with some plants coming up. It's worth about 30 bucks if I were to sell it. Okay.
Disgusting.
I bought this purse at a yard sale. I think it's alligator or crocodile. It's very large. She sold it to me for $10. Normally I don't buy animal products, but I do carry leather. So I thought crocodile or alligator or whatever this is probably isn't that much of a stretch. However, I am going to put this up for sale because I like to carry a shoulder bag and this doesn't fit that well. I think this will bring over $100 on eBay. Another Goodwill find. What did I pay for this? A couple of bucks? It's a brass thing. Oh, there it is. $3. $3. I think this is going to make a nice planter. It's in great shape, so I bought it. A beautiful vintage Native American blanket. Love the colors on this. This was made by the Seminole Indians down in Florida, and it does have a few really small moth-eaten places, but not very many. It's really in quite good shape. I paid $5 for this. And again, this is probably worth $100, but I actually am going to keep this because I like it. And then this thing. This is an old ringer with a stand. Now I'm gonna try to see if I can pull it out. Uncle Vintie, I might need your help here because I don't have my glasses on. I'll grab my glasses. Well, Uncle Vintie unhooked it. Now it'll come on down. Look at that. So you would, why isn't this thing tipped down? You would have your wash tub down here and you'd wringer out your clothes. Now you may notice that the handle's missing. The woman says she has the handle and she's going to get the handle to me, otherwise she's going to knock the price down significantly. Apparently she had some emergency eye surgery this week and she hasn't gotten back to me. So I'm still hopeful that I'm going to get my handle because that's what I want. Anyway, it's guaranteed. This is actually the bad side. We didn't want to turn it around. We had everything set up already. But it's Anchor brand guaranteed. The printing on all the sides and the front is really good. What she had done, and what I am going to do, is she put a piece of glass down here and used this as an end table in her living room. I think that's a fabulous idea. The other side opens up also, so you could put a lamp or something back there if you wanted to. So I paid $100 for this. If I don't get the handle, I'm only going to give her $50 because by the time I find a handle, pay for the handle and pay for shipping, it's going to cost me at least $100. Depending upon where you sell this, you'll probably get anywhere from $100 to a couple $100 for it. Okay, I think that's it. Uncle Vintie, you're up. Uncle Vintie found some really cool stuff. Oops, sorry about that.
I found a couple of items. Can you see?
No, you need to go back behind there, over there,
Okay.
so we can see you.
Well, the first thing I'm going to look at is a camera that we got at the church auction. This is a
Oh, I forgot to do the lamp. I'll do the lamp at the end.
Bell & Howell camera. It's in the original box.
In a box, in a box.
Yes. And it is in very good shape.
Woo-hoo-hoo.
It's a sundial 220. It's in very good shape. I can get it out of here. Very clean. Looks very good on the inside. It does not look like it was used very much.
And we paid, what, $10 for that?
$10 for it. It's in very good shape.
Oh, and the sad thing was, after we bought this at this church flea market, we went to a yard sale after that. We stopped at one in the middle and didn't get anything, maybe some pencils or something. And the next one we went to, they had the projector for this.
So they had an 8mm projector.
They had the 8mm projector. I picked it up, brought it up to the front, and they said, "Oh, I'm sorry, someone just bought that." So I tried to talk her out of it. I tried to talk her out of it, but she indicated she had 8mm. Anyway, I was a little disappointed. We would have had the camera and the projector, but oh well, that's the way it goes. Move on.
The next item I have
Move that.
is an electroscope. The person at the yard sale thought this was a Leyden jar. It isn't. A Leyden jar would have an inner coating of metal as well as an outer coating of metal to make a capacitor out of it.
Maybe you should explain what an electroscope is.
This is an electroscope, and what this would do would demonstrate the repulsive action of charge, light charges. Generally, you would either have two gold leaves hanging down from this hook, or two pith balls, and once you charge it, they would separate.
So this is to demonstrate, this would be a physics experiment. These electroscopes date from the 1700s, and this one is actually very old. You can tell the glass is just very old. We don't know the exact date, and we don't have the base for it, but this is a fabulous piece considering the fact that Uncle Vintie's a physicist. And he actually knew what it was. So we were delighted to get that. How much did we pay for that?
She gave it to me.
She gave it to Uncle Vintie. Yeah. Probably just so he would quit explaining all that physics stuff to her. Okay, there's only one other thing, and I'll talk you through it. Let me see if I can back up. I'm not as good as Uncle Vintie is with the camera.
This is a lamp.
This is a lamp. You might want to turn it off. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Fabulous. Much better. Let me see if I can zoom in here. This, I believe, is what would be called a Marbro, M-A-R-B-R-O lamp. I believe it's from the 30s. All of the Marbro lamps were unique lamps. They were one-of-a-kind lamps, although some of them were similar. This one has the fabulous old glass at the top. It's brass and then glass or crystal. The stand is brass. In the base you have more of that glass or crystal, and then a marble base and a brass at the very bottom. This lamp, if this is a Marbro lamp, it would be anywhere from $300 to $1,000. I paid $25. For $25, even if it's not a Marbro, I am tickled pink with it. It's just a gorgeous lamp. It probably had a metal ring up here, filigree, that went around the top that is missing, but I do not think that will detract too much from its value. So
that's it for the yard sale show for August the
13th,
2011.
We'll see you next week. Bye.